Particular case on this one, gas industry, particular driver, high-up lorry driver. Basically, what happened was on the investigation, when he was actually putting the material into the bucket, he blocked a member's of public householder's pathway, and the member of the household wanted to get out because he had an appointment. Actually threatened the driver to move and get out of the way. The driver got a bit flustered and did not secure his hired arm effectively into the safe process. He meant to drive a little bit and then actually make it safe, but he forgot about it, carried on driving, and behold, struck a railway bridge. And if you think of that, the lorry was a total write-off. As you can see, the innards of the actual high-up was totally damaged, unrepairable. The vehicle at that time was £78,000. But the worst thing about it, because they struck the railway bridge then had to be suspended for structural engineering assessment. And because the railway company had to divert the railway line, we had to pay the consequent costs, and that was substantial as well. The driver was not severely reprimanded because we, on the investigation, found it's not about finger pointing. What was the outcome? Why did it happen? So we got the driver involved with doing the safety briefings and what impact it had on him, and actually making sure all other lorry drivers, no matter what, if it's an aggression, report it, but stop, think, make safe. So there was a lot of learning opportunities on that as well. The bottom one, I'm not going into shock and awe particular photos, and this is just to show where a contractor brought in his own PP without authorization as well, and it wasn't suitable and sufficient. So we had our PP risk assessment, but it wasn't communicated effectively to the contractor. When they were doing an electrical box internally, when he was applying force, when he was drilling, there was a protruding piece of sharp metal. And when he drilled through the metal, and because of the force he was put in, his middle finger caught the midsection and sheared and ripped his hand open right up into almost to his wrist, and it was quite severe. And obviously there was mitigating factors on ours because we weren't managing the risk. We should have been out there talking to individuals, assessing and challenging individuals as well. You've made a civil claim, and quite rightly so, but if we managed that risk, that wouldn't have happened. So they were good learning opportunities for managing risk assessments. Was it foreseeable? Yes, it was. Could it have been prevented? Yes, it could. Was the risk assessment effective? It was, but it wasn't communicated. And that's the example about communication.